how to experience various tattvas during day-to-day life. Okay. And the answer to this simple question is like, if you start experiencing tattvas in your sadhana, then only it will be possible for you to experience these tattvas in day-to-day life. However, it does not mean that we cannot connect with gross energies of tattva. Like, if we want to experience Prithvi tattva, we can connect with Prithvi, the real earth, by walking barefoot on it. We can go and hug a tree and feel one with the tree, because it is quite old and earth and quite vibrant, alive, not dead earth. So becoming one with the tree is going to connect with it. Go to a lake, go to a pond, go to sea, just take a dip. If that is not possible, just be there, be one with the ocean. This is how you can connect with Jal Tattva. Try playing with the water as such. Just play with the water. Spend some more time in showers, or just put some drop dining table wherever you are sitting. Try making certain figures from it. Then if you want to connect with Vayu Tattva, of course there is a continuous breathing process which is going on. In any case, it is connecting to your body. You just become your breathing, and it is a way to connect with Vayu Tattva in day-to-day life. With the Agni Tattva, of course, for women, I don't anyway cumbersome to connect with Agni Tattva, because they have to spend some time at least in kitchen. So they are anyways filled with Agni and Jal both most of the times. Either they are Jal or they are Agni. Women mostly oscillate between the two. And that is how it has been told also. I mean, I just remember, Kabhi Shola, Kabhi Shabnam.
What a way to express
Okay, anyways, this was on the lighter note, but yes, the tattvas are dominant. The two tattvas are really taking charge occasionally on with most of the women. So for connecting with Agni Tattva, you can always look at the candle, of course with blink, not to just stare at it, and it's not like Tratak, just connect with Agni Tattva. You can light up a diya, you can light up a candle and just be on it. If Holi is coming anyways, I don't know whether you celebrated that way or not. When there is a bonfire, you just be there, connect with Agni Tattva. The bigger the fire, better it. Don't put your house on fire to connect with Agni Tattva. Okay, now the same way Vayu Tattva can also be connected by looking at the sky, open sky during daytime, uncloudy sky. You can look at the sky and you can connect with Vayu Tattva. And I'll tell you one interesting thing about it. When you start gazing at sky, you start seeing certain sparks therein. Like some sparks come. Anyways, they are there. You keep your eyes open for some time, you start seeing them. That is the prana shakti, the prana of which Vayu carries. So by looking at that, those sparks, you can connect with Vayu Tattva, right? So on and so forth. You can devise your own methods to connect with various tattva. Connecting with Akash Tattva is the best. With you can take a singing bowl. Singing bowl. You can take a conch. You can blow conch and be one with the sound. You can even take the little bell or the bigger bell. Just ring it once and focus on this sound. So it will not be possible if the bell is very small. That sound sustains for a longer time. So it's better to use singing bowl or conch, right? You blow the conch and connect with Akash Tattva. So these are the ways you can connect in your daily life with these